This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cage Side Press, and I am here with Gregory Robocop Rodrigues, who is fighting Matavao this Friday at LFA 102. Gregory, first off, it's been a minute. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been good and a lot of change in my life, but I'm very excited to this bout and I can't wait to be back.
Yeah, I want to start with that because since the last time we spoke, you were at Black House MMA. Now I see that you've been training at Stanford on the East Coast in Florida. Talk to me because that's a big change. You're with Black House for a long time, and I know they're a big part of your team. So, what made you make such a big move for you and your family?
Yeah, so being in Florida was my first option as soon as I moved to United States and uh 2 years ago, and I started in California and I went there to help my friends, the trainee, and then I set up everything there. They start teaching, they start fight, start training the Black House. So and then I put a little bit late, moved to Florida, and then set up and everything to come down here because I have a lot of friends. They moved from Brazil to here, and then after my last fight, right, I started training first. Before I came to Florida, I started Kings MMA. So I just want to say thank you, Master Rafael Cordeiro. They opened the door for me and all my teammates there. So it was amazing experience, and I growing up so a lot there, and I learned a lot. But I was set up to move Florida in January of this year, and then because like I said, like this was my first option and everything is going on, a lot of change in my life with my wife. So sometimes we, felt alone in California. I like it. I have a lot of friends there, but so and then I said, okay, let's go Florida. Let's gonna start there. And before I moved, I went here and then I came and Sanford MMA. I talked with Henry Hoof. It's amazing guy. He's amazing coach. And then I saw all the how can I say that? But it's a very nice gym. A lot of great fighters, and like I came in the gym like 20 or more middleweights in the same place. So that's amazing. So, and then I said, man, I think I'm doing the right choice, and moved down here and started training in Sanford MMA. So they received me so well. I'm so happy there, and that's it. So I put in my goal and my purpose together to move down Florida, to move from California, from Florida to Florida, and then yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm feeling home. I'm come from Manaus. It's the same weather. It's a lot. It's hot and humid, so I feel home right now. So I'm happy to be here.
Well, we know Sanford is such a big team. They obviously have a lot of great fighters who train out of there and go out of there in the UFC and a lot of the other big promotions.
Yeah.
Gregory, if we can, I'd like us to actually go back a little bit because the last
Okay.
time we saw you was Contender Series. I believe it
Yep.
was last September, October. It did not go your way. Obviously, you were a heavy favorite in that fight. Just talk to me. What do you think happened there, and just what did you learn from that fight with Jordan Williams?
Yeah. So Gabriel, always we wait for the best. Everything you do in our life. So that's not what's different with a fight. Always we think we're gonna win, and I did my best. What I have, but before the fight, a lot of things happen. I get sick, I get a lot of infection in my body, and then I start getting medicine. So, but like I said, you never know what's gonna happen. You never know. You need to be ready for everything. I don't take it. My opponent was so good. He prepared for that, and I say, man, he win. He win the fight. But all the people they see just what happened inside the cage, but before that, it's a lot of things can change the result in the fight. And then, but we did it. We did everything we tried. We did everything we was close to. I do. Me and my teammates in the Black House. I'm so grateful for them. That was a nice and very good experience for me to work with them, and they take care of me. They always give their best for me. But the things happen. It is what it is. So we never know. Like I said, my grandma, she will die undefeated because she never fight. You know, but that's not the result to make you a fighter, or make you a champion. You live like a champion, and the belt or whatever. That's just the result who you are. And then, but this fight teach me a lot. After the fight, I came home, I saw my wife, and she was crying. But I looked into her and said, "Hey, that's just that just was a fall, but I already stand up and shake the dirty on my body, and let's keep going. Nothing changed. Let's not change. That's make you better than you know. All the things happen in life make you better. So I think God uses everything for building yourself. For building you, for you be a great man, not just inside the cage, not just a fighter. So and that's helped me to make my choice to come into Florida as well. I'm a Christian, and my church in Brazil moved down here, and that was my goal, and come and help them to building the church. And then after everything's going on, everything happened before. That was my goal to come in here. I just put a little bit early to move down here, and but I'm happy. I'm very happy, and of course, the result not was what I expected for, but that teaches me a lot. Maybe sometimes uh, the things happen in your life. That's not what you expect, but sometimes that's what you need. You know, and that's happened with me. That's make me clear about everything, and and now I'm here. Close to the next fight. When it happen, you think that's never gonna pass. That's gonna be so long. But now I'm here. I prepare for the next fight, and that's it. And maybe I'm gonna win or not, but that's not gonna change who I am. I just want to fight. Until God give me this to me, I want to do it. I will all the time. I will do my best. So that's it. That's the life. You know.
Can I ask, because after that fight, Jordan did fight the guy you were originally gonna fight, Nasruddin Imavov. He did
Yeah.
not get the win. A lot of people talked about, well, is Jordan, I know he has health issues, so he can't cut to welterweight. That's why he fights as a smaller middleweight. But
Yeah.
did you see that fight and think,
Yeah. I saw
could
the
have been
fight.
me?
Yeah, I saw the fight, and I think Jordan Williams is it's a warrior. He fought like 2 or 1 week after I fought him, and they said, man, this guy is he want to be there. So maybe that is shortly. Maybe if he take a little bit long the fight, he can be better than he was. But I think he was a good fighter. Imamov is a really set fighter. He's really good fighter. Technical, and his strategy was good in the fight. But I think I will face Dane again one time. So it just take my way, and I will be there. That is my place. I know that, and I'm worked for that. So, but it was a good fight, and I much respect for both of the guys.
Let's talk about your journey now because, you're back to LFA, you're fighting Al Matavo. I know it's been a long road. You've had a couple of fights. They didn't announce them, but I know they fell out for you last year to fight at LFA. Then obviously you got Contender Series. But now you're
Yeah,
jumping in. It's already the middleweight semifinal. So if you
yeah.
beat Al, you already know you're going to fight Josh Fremd. So let's start with the first one, just with Al Matavo. What do you think of him as an opponent and what he can do?
Man, so I'm happy to fight him because I supposed to fight in February 19th, and it not happened, and then they tried to put another guy, and the guy pulled it out. and then start, but I'm happy they accept the fight. I respect him, and I saw his last fight wasn't a contender as well. He's a good fight, he's a good fighter, and but I think that's not his division. He's it's not for him, but I'm really excited for this bout. I'm really excited for fighting him, and let's gonna see. And my focus now is not on the belt, not right now. My focus in this fight. I need to pass him first. And then I will think about Josh. I will think about the final. It's gonna be a 5 rounds, 5 minute round, and a lot of things can change. So my focus now is in this fight. Uh, Friday it's gonna be my night, and after that I will start thinking about the belt. We can't put something in the front, but we need to do this step first. You know.
Uh, Obviously, yeah, I definitely understand. You want to focus on the opponent in front of you. As a fighter and the business, is it nice when you do already have a, schedule? If you win, you already know who it's gonna
Yeah,
be, etc. You don't have to worry about, oh, maybe this guy, maybe that guy. Does that make
yeah.
it less stressful on the business side, and you could just focus on training and the fights?
Yeah, Gabriel. Yeah, it is. It's make it easy. You can work in and focus in the next fight. You know where you're gonna fight, but I like you to think. I like you to put in my thoughts. My opponent don't have a face. It doesn't matter was a Josh or not. I need to be ready for everybody. So, but it's good. It's good for the business. It's good for I set up and everything. What's going on in the next fight. But like I said, right now my focus is the opponent in the front of me, and I need to pass him first, and that's my plan, my game plan, and then let's go for the belt.
So I know before Contender Series, I know Smash Global, we don't really have the fight out there on YouTube. I think your LFA, it was a minute before you had a last fight in LFA. So just for people who have not seen you since your last fight with Jordan, what is new about Gregory Rodrigues? What is he bringing new that he didn't have a couple months ago?
Yeah, the new is I think I'm more experienced for sure. All the fights give you more experience, and sometimes when you make mistakes and then you can see what you can change. So, but now I'm more relaxed, about five. I'm more like I saw it's good to be in Sanford. I was in Kings MMA, and see the guys, it's another level, and the level you want to be, and you saw them like so relaxed, they I don't know how can I explain, but I think I'm like that, like I said, like I'm focused in this fight. I'm happy to make this fight, I'm happy to this guy accept the fight, and I want to enjoy that, I don't want to put the sometimes you can lift a lot of weights in the back and fight, you know? So now I took and everything, and I'm happy to be here in Florida. It's a really nice place. It's a beautiful place. It's a different place for me, and I want to enjoy that. Before was more, man. I need to do that. Before when I got the contender series, man, that's the fight, and then I always already think about the UFC, and I forget the step I need to do first. So now I think, man, I just can touch and I just can put my hand when I can, I get. So I can jump. I can no, I will do the step first. So, and I think that's the new Gregory. Is more confidence, is more experience, is more relaxed, and I enjoy more the journey, the process to fight, and that's it.
Is it safe to say, for my final question, if any, obviously you have I like what you're saying, and I definitely understand going for the smaller goals. Is it safe to say you're going to take your time, and if the bigger opportunities, the belt, maybe a call from the UFC, If it
Hmm.
happens, it happens, but you're just gonna focus on your fights, not really,
Yeah.
oh, let me bug the UFC, let me call my manager, let me try to get a fight. You're just gonna focus on what they offer you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So because you know, I'm thinking about the UFC, but first of all, I'm thinking about take care of my family, and the opportunity is coming, I will take it, and but I will do my best, forget the best they can come in, you know. I think if I get this belt, for sure, a big opportunity is gonna show up, and then I just need to be ready for it. But uh, my focus is if I do my best, the best is gonna come. So my focus now is do my best right now. So, but yeah, I think about UFC. I think about if I get this belt, they can call me again, and yeah, and I just need to be ready, not ready in my body, but ready in my mind. Because I think that's like with my last fight that teach me a lot. The first of all is the fight is here in the inside of my, but like I'm ready for everything. I'm very ready, and I'm more. I get more. How can I say that? I'm not more like young Gregory. So now I get more old in my mind, and just relax. But my manager is working good. It's George. I just want to shout out for him. George Guimarães, he's working really good. And Ed Soares as well. They are partners, and I know they're gonna do the best for me, and I confidence in them, and that's it.
Well, Gregory, I could tell from your posts and just everything, you look very reinvigorated. You look like you're feeling the effects of being in a new place and a new team, and
Thank
like you're
you.
getting just a lot added to your life professionally. And you look like you're very happy there with your family. So I'm very glad for that for you. I do miss you in California. It is a little sad that I cannot just drive to the gym and see
Oh,
you. But you know
thank you,
what? What
Gabriel.
matters is you're happy, and I could definitely see that. And
Yeah,
it's always a fun fight when you compete. So definitely best of luck, and thank you for your
thank
time.
you.
And one last time, guys, remember Gregory Rodrigues against Al Matavo, LFA 102 this Friday, March 19th. You are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a great fight. And
Thank you.
until then, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate it, my man. And I'm a big fan of your job. You do your best, and I really like it to be here and give the interview for you. I feel so relaxed, so good. I like it to talk. That's the one part of the fight. Oh man, I need to do my interview with Gabriel. Let's make one the step I need for my fight. But thank you, bro. Thank you. I miss you too, and we'll be together and as soon as I possible. All right. And thank you guys. I see you guys on Friday. Don't miss that.